I'm back.
If a cultist starts casting Ascension, can they still be like stunned?
No, it's just unstunnable. You have to cast it. It's like basically in a range timer for the. You need to kill it before the cast it.
But they're CCable before that, right? Are they still
Yeah.
CCable when they start casting it, or?
All adds them CCable until they start casting that fatal ascension.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
If a cultist starts casting
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
first ad wave spawning here.
Is it?
That
Perfect
damage
on
is
there.
intense.
Go top, go top, go top. Go
Kill
top.
the Ascendant.
Blue, blue, blue.
Kill ads, hard kill ads.
Kill the
Like
ascendant.
run to red, run to red.
Ooh,
That's high. What are you on about?
the low. I'm
That one
sorry.
needs to live.
Yeah, but. Oh.
No, Will was right though. The at first Ascendant you get one cast off and then it should immediately die after.
Right to wipe, we messed up on the bait there.
The void, like when we had two void ascendants up, they were both beaming, and he can't live that. There's no way. Like even one of them almost kills him.
Just wipe it.
Well, it's their fault, don't get hit.
I know Shuffler. I got pulled in twice into the beam by the guy, so that's probably why.
Yeah, a couple things. First of all, remember the right side we're like abandoning after this first flight stage, and we're moving more in line with like the markers, if that makes sense, closer to the middle. So right now there's this whole area around about where like green is, where no one wants to drop pools, obviously, because that's where the boss is, like there. But remember, especially when it comes to like near the end of where like we're actually using that space, so when she's going to fly soon, it's totally fine to drop pools around there because we're not going to be using that space anymore. So you don't just need to use the area at the back of this room, because basically everywhere right of the markers after the first flight zone we aren't going to be using anymore. Basically it's just going to be pool drop off.
Does anyone have a repair bolt?
I would really
Yeah,
like
coming.
one. Nice. Oh, there he is.
Coagulate seed.
Old boot. That's the best and smells of alcohol. I was like, I was like, why? He always releases instantly. Maybe he had enough of our shit.
Should we also not be lusting on start so we can push the phases to see what's next?
I don't know about last year on start, to be honest.
I mean,
I think
the
it.
start is literally just DPS boss, and if we ever get to the last phase, like 40%, like we definitely want Lust there. Like we've already seen
Yeah,
the
also, like,
entire like before that, so.
it makes sense to lust help you get further if like, but the way this fight works, I don't see how, because we're not dying when we're like dying. We're dying to like one-shot mechanics and stuff, and us having a bit more like DPS at like the beginning wouldn't be helping us get further anyway. So I don't think it's worth us lusting on pull. Yeah, exactly. The fight's the exact same until 40% anyway, and using lust isn't going to help us get to 40%, like in the first wave anyway. So there's still like a little thing we haven't seen, which is when the ads that do the like nothing personal kid thing appear. They're the only thing we haven't seen, I'm pretty sure, which might cause a problem the first time, but it isn't like a. It's basically just UCC on them, so that it interrupts the card.
Correct internet's gone by the way, so give him 5 minutes.
Yep. I just had a friend tell me, you guys have no shamans, you fucking suck. And he's right, we have no shamans in this raid. It's a guaranteed loss.
It's a hard day at the office.
You know, maybe
Where the fuck is the shaman?
I don't know, where is Sene?
Yeah, he's out today.
Ah man.
It's his day off.
What about that new guy, Rusya? Is he
I don't
good?
know, but I mean, right now the problem isn't.
No, I'm just like, is he good?
I don't know, but I don't think we'd bring him now anyway because it's not a. We don't need a healer anyway.
Oh, we don't actually.
Well, I guess we. I guess we. Oh, you trolled me when I'm proper there. I guess we might as well. Yeah, you really were. You were putting on something. I'll tell you that much. We might as well have 15-minute break now because I mean we need to wait for Kork anyway. So
Wait, Will, does this portal pull or no? What do you think?
50-50 probably, to be honest.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, it's my time to go then.
Oh,
Well, thanks for coming.
yeah. Thanks for coming, third.
Yeah, no problems.
So, Kem, how was your prospect? Your progress, yeah.
I mean,
Which
is
are
it
you
worth
want
to 3-tank this though?
Sorry, are we breaking or?
Yeah, we will be. But we need to decide on our third tank. I think it's definitely worth free tanking because, like, I think it helps make the fight easier and gives us more consistency. And like, our problem isn't in any way DPS or healing or anything like that. It's just like the mechanics. And so the third tank helps us with that. I don't see how that isn't advantageous. If we were like struggling to like beat the third burn phase, then maybe. But like, our problem is mechanical, not throughput in any way. And the only downside of a third tank is it's a bit less damage.
Wait, 15 minutes? Oh shit. I might go get some bread then. Is there any point where we can use our darkness, like to good effect here, or is it just should we just save it?
Yeah, it's in the ERT. What you mean, like in the early
Yeah,
parts?
yeah, like before we get to Heart of Darkness phase.
I don't know. I
Should we just
mean,
throw it down if we like shit?
I mean maybe, but it's one of those things where it's like there's a lot of movement and stuff, and it's like I mean, I guess like as long as you're using it like pre 2 minutes 30, it'll be back up because it's 3 minute cooldown, isn't it?
I'll just use mine, like on the first
Yeah, like, you
tank
can
debuff explosion. To see if I
yeah,
can
you could
hit
literally just use it. And it isn't going to be like impactful or anything, but
Okay.
I suppose if it's you using it or not using it, you might as well use it as long as it's going to be up for the base. But now I got Gobby.
Hey, are you here, Wolfsky?
What's that, mate?
When you're streaming, do you know if there's a way to get like the delay to below 10 seconds? Or does it have to be 10?
There is, but you have to pay for it.
Ah, I see, I see.
But most people run with a delay anyway, so nobody can cheat in games, like on co-op games.
Ah, okay.
So like for me, I'll run with I think it's a 30-second delay.
Okay.
But I only run with 30 seconds, so I can kind of look at the second screen and be like, "Oh, that's well fucked up," kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. Well, I have YouTube Premium, so maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's only 10 seconds for me then.
And so I can kind of look at the second screen and be like, "Oh, that's well fucked up," kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Here you're going to want to click new stream, alright? And then once you click your thumbnail, as you can see right here, you can actually just click this one and then click copy and create. But for you guys, this is probably one of your like this. Alright, so now that you have your screen, everything's set up, your title, what game you're playing, obviously choose what game you're playing, what time you want your stream to go live. Because remember, this when you click down here, when you click save, it's not you're not actually live. This is the 6th, and then but understand that once you live here, you're gonna scroll down, and now right here, your stream latency. By default, it always goes to normal latency, which is usually about a 20 to 40-second delay. But by doing that, you're gonna have a better quality stream. All right. What you're gonna want to do is click ultra low. Once you've clicked ultra low, okay, you're gonna want to go to Streamlabs OBS. You're gonna want to click go live, and then right here, you're
Oh. Hello? So who's actually here?
Hello.
Me.
Oh,
Millennials.
people. So like all the UK people are gone, including Will and stuff.
Yeah, finally they're gone.
Dude,
Thank God.
finally no one's holding us back. Now we can kill it.
Let's just get some pugs. Probably better than UK people anyway.
Did we already
Brexit
got
is
rid of
getting
that
them good
smoker of
now.
idiots guy?
Oh, yes.
I think this is just the consequence of Brexit.
Yeah, maybe that is. Who knows, dude? Like at this point, it could be anything. It's a no man's land over there. You know, I gotta say, this is not how I expected today's raid to go.
What did you expect?
I expected us to get to like last phase and then kill it next raid.
Hmm.
Although I guess
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
clearing on Wednesday anyway.
Like even Zanish?
I hope so. I actually don't know. Because I think a lot of people still need a lot of gear, so...
Definitely. There's some good loot from Sarnish.
Yeah, there are also some like good loot from Rathian. I think when the trinket dropped this week, didn't we have a lot of people rolling on it?
Skita? Trinket.
That one too.
I heard there's some good loot on Radan as well.
Oof. Dude, tell me about it.
Yeah, there's some amazing loot on Raiden.
There's actually some okay loot on this boss also, but there's just so little.
What's there on Zanesh at all for anyone?
The trinket, the melee trinket, it's pretty good.
Honestly, I'm really torn about this one. Like, I've tried to use it in different encounters. I'm using it on this one just to try, right? And it's really underperforming to me. Like when it's less than 5% of my damage, both like when it applies and when it explodes.
I mean,
I'm not sure if
5% is still pretty decent for a trinket, isn't it? That's like that's pretty good.
I don't know.
Or is it? Let me see. Although I guess, yeah, it's not that important. Yeah, I'd definitely rather have the Raden trinket, I think. That
Yeah, I
Vita
think so
charge
too.
thing is so broken, dude.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, the weapon is pretty nice too, I can't lie. You know, I wish we could kill the first tree and then extend on Valiona or Raden or whatever. Like just skip Signage and Hive Mind, that would be okay. When we progress those guys.
Yeah, I agree.
But so what's the plan here? Like, if all the UK boys are gone, like that's like a couple of our people here.
It's fine, we just lost the dead weight.
It's true, but we also don't have replacements.
Oh my god, Netflix is down.
Oh no. Dude. I can see it. I mean, you are a monk after all. Just stagger it, dude, lol. But that beam, like, fucking pummels you, Gally. Holy shit. I've been looking at your health every time, and it's just like, holy, how is he living? I think you, like, use 3 tanks, so because you want to keep the ad alive. So if you have that on the main tank, he probably really wants to cleanse those stacks or whatever as soon as he can. Although I may be wrong. Oh, is Will back?
Yo, Mac.
I can recognize that keyboard anywhere.
Yeah, the whole of the UK. I went outside because of riots and everything.
Yeah, the
No
website
way,
is
really?
down.
Yeah, the old gamers swarming the goddamn streets.
They're like outside. I haven't seen light for 41 days.
It's crazy when the gamers are outside.
Oh yeah. to be honest, if internet was down for like a week, I don't know what the fuck I would be doing. Probably, maybe read a book. Ah.
Well,
Yeah.
just been wondering about sign stuff. You know the open signing we have on the Sunday heroic raids?
Yeah.
Yeah, that everyone can sign. If we put like 2 weeks plus every Monday and Wednesday, we have open signs for a mythic. So we have more people signing, and just invite core raiders and raiders, of course. And we can see if we have like extra trials wanna try out. That's like maybe we get more signs instead of like having 2 days notice.
Yeah, no, I mean the problem with our recruitment thing, it isn't really lack of people. It's that we have like for like a couple of weeks in a row we had like a couple of new people, and then they'd turn out to be like, then they'd like quit or like they just wouldn't turn up or whatever, and so that was our problem. Whereas hopefully if we have, whereas the people we've had this week, none of them have done that or whatever. So hopefully if we, the problem was we were unable to like kind of, because each week we probably like I get like 50 whispers or whatever, but of those people only like some of them literally I get whispers and they're 390 eye level and they're like they've never done heroic, never mind, and they're like, oh, can I come?
Yikes.
Like,
okay.
Yeah, exactly. So of the people I get whispers from, only a small amount like we'd want a trial or whatever, and we get like a lot of melee and we don't need any more melee, etc. So hopefully if we don't lose people for a couple of weeks, then we'll actually be able to build up like enough people so that stuff like this, even if stuff like this happens, where where a lot of the people's internet goes down, we said they would have people, but it's just kind of been, we got unlucky, so we weren't able to build that up. But
wait, do we have that many melee, really?
well, yeah, we basically any melee that applies, like it's so much harder for a melee to get in than a ranged. I basically don't take any melee. You'd have to be insane as a melee.
We have some pretty good ones. And then we have pocket.
Wow. Wow, poor guy.
But Will, maybe if you make, like the next raid on the calendar at the start of the raid instead of at the end of the raid. Maybe that would be
Yeah, maybe.
Because like often I'll like after raid I'll be like open the calendar and it's like not made yet. It's like
Yeah,
I'll
but
just sign it later.
that is primarily a you problem, Giga, because everyone else manages to sign and you manage to never sign. So.
What do you mean? I sign every time.
Didn't sign. It's always Millennia, Shuffler, and Giga are the three you never sign.
To be honest, if it's not up by the end of the raid, I'm probably just gonna be like, I'll do it tomorrow and forget about it.
Yeah. Actually, mad props to Will and all the officers, putting up with all the people not showing up and then going after new people. Can be, I imagine, like really getting on your nerves sometimes.
We have had a lot of people
Yeah, that
like
seems so
join
hard for them.
for like a raid and then was like just left or didn't show anymore.
I mean, they do that themselves too, so it's okay.
Like the shamans we had just like showed for a raid or two and just disappeared. Wait, who was our last two melee trials? Who was the last boys?
Well,
Brunhilde
Brunhilde
and Saljan.
Oh yeah, both of you.
Which are decently performing at the moment, I would say.
It was really weird when, I came like relatively recently in the raid team, And when people that I thought are here for a very long time just started not showing up, like Lissandra and some others, I thought, oh.
I thought like
is
Lissandra disappearing was really weird. She didn't
we still
seem like that kind of person, but she wasn't having fun with the game at all. She was really annoyed by some things. So I don't know.
What's up? What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Not much. Who's annoyed?
Another person back.
Hey.
But it looks like
Who's
we're still
annoyed?
missing a core piece in our main tank. Or one of them.
So how does Brexit feels now, dude?
Better than sitting in the fucking EU, man.
Dude, I'll have you know, my internet haven't dropped once since
Nah,
the
this is
start.
because of the lockdown, mate. It's the not many people working for Virgin Media.
Yeah, I guess.
Who's you guys
They
on
have
about
one
being annoyed anyway?
One poor technician guy that has been locked up in the server room for 3 months already.
He's been in there for 100 days.
The guy actually died last night. Nobody knows.
It's like, why did the server stop working? The guy's just in there dead. He couldn't take it anymore. They only fed him white crackers. For the MS? I have 24, excuse me. Double my MS. Actually trash. If only I could play with a 240 MS at all times. That sounds like so good.
ليك يا زنقور شي انت كمان
مسألة الخصوصية أكثر بالنسبة لي.
وضع صعب بكل يا زلمة شو بحلف لك لتصدق حكينا عن القديمة وهلا راجع يعني نيلي فيك توثق بنيلي
Wait, why does Saljan have a red mute icon on Discord?
Because I muted him because anime was playing or whatever.
Oh really? Dude, unmute him. Let's hear it.
That was what that sound was, I assume. I don't know what it was, but I don't think you realised.
We gotta hear it. In this definite silence.
I don't think I should get between a man and his hentai.
Ah, that's actually true. Would you have a swimming pool, Keto?
Yeah, there is in the building. A lot of buildings here, like condominium apartments, have a swimming pool in the building. I mean, it's sunny all year round except for like 2 months
Third world country, my ass. That sounds
of
awesome.
monsoon, right? I mean, well, they say it's a third world country, but it's actually not. The
It's
country
a
is
second
pretty
world?
rich. It's just extremely corrupted, but there's a lot of money.
I mean, you could probably say that about all countries, really.
Yeah.
I mean, where
Well,
there's
yeah,
money, there's
life
bound
is
to be some
basically.
people abusing it.
Well, it's getting more and more expensive also to live here, but it's like basically if you want to live like an expat or like a European, it's gonna cost you more because there's a lot of stuff that they don't consume, so it's more expensive, like beef, dairy products, shit like that. But if you want to live locally, like a local, like I have a 80 square meter apartment for less than 500 euros with a swimming pool in it. I mean, I'm like in the capital, so it's pretty good.
Okay.
But the healthcare system is pretty fucked up though. Thank God I'm French, so we actually have French healthcare system that you can get for expats too. So basically,
Oh, really? That's kind of nice.
yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a bit more expensive than what you would spend in France, obviously, but
It's still pretty good.
yeah.
I don't understand. Like, I often see people talking about like the healthcare systems we have and how like the American system or like whatever other systems is better, but I don't know. It's kind of nice to live that if you get in some deep shit, you won't be millions of dollars in debt or
I mean, yeah.
alive
I
at
mean,
least.
here it's obviously much cheaper than the US, and it's decent. Like you have very good hospitals and shit. It's decent, but like the operation I got, it literally cost me $10,000. Like I spent 3 days or 4 days in the hospital. Boom, 10K out of
Is
the
it
blue.
actually
So
10K? Jesus.
yeah, just the temporal colostomy plus like three days like recuperation in the hospital and shit. 10K. Actually a bit more than that, but yeah.
That's crazy. Like when I got mine, I paid zero. It's free.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
It's crazy, but
And
it's definitely worth the high taxes we
obviously
pay.
it's so since I'm on like French expat insurance, I get like I pay only 1/3 of any like doctor appointment or anything like that, but it still cost me like basically 3K out of that. So
Unfortunately, people they can't get back on. So should we just call it?
Yeah, I think we'll
Been here
just have to
for
call it here.
quite a while, sadly.
Yeah, I think we just call it here because I don't want to keep you all, and like we're not going to be able. I don't think Corey seems to get back online, and we have to find an extra person as well. He's willing to sacrifice their lockout. So
And Clementine can
anyone
get back
has
as
a plus
well.
15 to
oh
say?
yeah, Clementine can't either. Alright. Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. We'll do re-clear on Wednesday, and then we'll go first three, Zanesh, Vex. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I don't think it should be that AIDS to do. I don't know because I mean our problem was never footballs. Like our footballs were pretty damn consistent by the end of it. So
I believe.
yeah, I believe.
Be fine.
But yeah, all right. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. The calendar event is up, by the way, so you guys can sign.
Oh, you
See
made
ya.
it?
Yeah.
You know we made it. All right, see you guys.
I see it.
GG's.
I'm gonna wait until I sign until 10 minutes beforehand, so I can keep
Yeah,
the joke
but
going.
do you want to do twos gig on your shaman, me on my fire mage?
You don't know what you're asking for.
What? What do you mean?
It's actually pretty good, but I promised to play a Vermintide with a friend, so gonna have
All
to
right,
pass
that's fine.
tomorrow.
That's fine.
Are you
All
on
right.
tomorrow?
Probably, yeah.
Could probably do some there if you want.
Alright, yeah, sure. Alright. See you guys on Wednesday.
Yep.
Peace.
I was gonna say good progress, but we didn't get that much. What we got was good, I guess.
Yeah, it's alright.
That's alright. Alright, see ya.